Hey guys, how's it going? So maybe you are working from home, or maybe you're just like you have been laid off, or maybe you just have some free time from the quarantine. Maybe you're just not having as many hours as you used to have from work because of that. So now you have some extra free time, and while you're waiting for I don't know, maybe your employment things or for more documentation, you have a couple extra hours every day. So I'm trying to give you some things to do, like just give you some ideas of things that you can do while you're like waiting for something, or just with these extra hours that you're saving from driving to work and getting change and all that stuff. You're working from home. So I'm gonna give you 5 things that you can do with this extra time that you have during this quarantine. Just to keep you busy and to make you smarter, or just to better use your time effectively. The first one that I recommend. Workout from home. I mean, just get a couple weights. Not being able to use the gym is not an excuse. Or if you've been wanting to use the gym but you're just too lazy, today is a perfect time to do workout. There's a lot of videos on YouTube. There's a lot of live streaming from a lot of places. I know that a lot of yoga places are doing live stream. A lot of workout are doing like online streams, and you can get a lot of things. For example, for me, I've been doing a lot of like arm workouts at home, like some arms, some shoulders, some side raises. I look for a couple of workouts online, and I just watch them. Like I try to do at least 20-30 minutes a day, just to keep it going, and I try to watch what I'm eating. So that's one thing that you can do in your extra time. Another one, you can pick up a new hobby. So for example, for me, I've been trying to learn a little bit of French. So there's a bunch of good applications for that. There's Duolingo, there's Drops. There's a lot of like applications and Spotify streams that you can hear. That are like children's stories or stuff like that, so that you get you going. I mean, you can learn how to sing. There's like a really good application for singing. Let me tell you how it's called. It's called. Musician. That was really good. It has a lot of exercises. Plus, you can get like a lot of karaoke applications to practice. You can learn how to dance. There's a lot of like dance videos. There's a lot of dance applications as well. You can learn other stuff. Like something that you always wanted to learn how to do, but you just didn't have time. Now with this extra time, you can pick it up. For me, I've had this book for years. It's for harmonica, because I've been wanting to learn harmonica. And I mean, I have a harmonica and I know a little bit about it, but I'm not very good. So finally, I'm gonna try to give it a read now that I have some extra time. Now, the third thing that you can do, you can invest. So you maybe heard like how a lot of like senators sold all their stocks because everything was going down. So this is a great time to start investing if you have that extra money. If you don't have extra money, if you're not getting a solid salary, then like maybe you don't want to do this. But if you have extra money, this is a good time to invest. Why? Because all the stocks are so down. And a lot of people are like, oh no, it's because it's risky and it's scary. The thing is that like if some of these companies go under, there will be other things to worry about. Like for example, I don't expect Disney or Coca-Cola or Exxon companies, like very old, very, full of cash companies to go under. Amazon. Plus, all of these companies are at very, very low prices right now that you will not see again. So, for example, let's say Coca-Cola was selling for, I think, 50 something, $60 one stock, and right now they're like $30. And other companies like Disney, from 200, I think it's like $80 or something like that. So it's a great time to invest if you have the extra money. And there's a lot of applications. You don't even really need a stockbroker anymore. There's a lot of applications online that allow you to do trades. Just do some due diligence. Don't just buy all the stocks in the world, and I take no responsibility or liability for if you lose money. But you do your research, and I think this is a good time to invest if you have the extra cash. So that's another one. Now the fourth one, look for a new job. Like for example, I know a lot of people who their job just laid them off. Like they're like, no, we're not getting any any work right now, so we're gonna lay you guys off, and then we can get you guys back. Which I mean, that's okay if you're the company owner, but maybe for you that's just not acceptable. You know, you have a family, you need to keep earning money, and if your company is gonna be doing this stuff, maybe it's just not the job for you. So it's a good opportunity just to look and see what's out there. Maybe you can find a better opportunity. You know, so there's that. There's a lot of companies are not hiring right now, but you can start the conversation. You know, start looking around, and like maybe have something for the near future after all this thing, after the dust settles, and you can get a better opportunity. Like there's Indeed, there's Monsters Job, there's LinkedIn has a good job board. You know, there's multiple boards out there. You can get a recruiter to try to find you a job. So there's multiple ways. Ask your peers about their jobs and how's everything going. And I mean, if you're not comfortable the way that you're being treated, or if you're being forced to work, instead of being, if you can do like work from home, uh, maybe it's time to move on to a different position, right? Now, the fifth one that I want to talk about, if you're an engineer and maybe you were taking the EIT or you were taking your PE exam, if you're taking the PE, as you might have known, it got pushed. If you were taking it in April, it got pushed all the way to October. So I mean, that personally, initially I was a little upset, but now this is actually a good thing because now I can actually study more and be more in depth. So that's another thing that you can do. You can just study for the PE exam. As you can see, I have been reading every day, like a little bit more, and I just want to be more prepared. Those are my 5 things. Let me know if you have other things that you think you could be doing with this extra time that you can be doing from home, because it's kind of hard to go outside with all the regulations and laws that are going on and you don't want to spread the virus, if you have it or you don't want to get it. But yeah, let me know, guys, and if you like this video, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel, and have a good one, guys.